testing.
Any sound? Can you hear us?
Testing 1, 2. Testing.
Yeah, I forgot to charge mics again, you guys, so that's my fault. Pete showed up, and I'm going to wear it down here so it works for everybody. This will pick us all up. These are actually pretty good mics. So, sorry, guys.
We'll get close to you.
That's right. You got to sit in your lap, Pete?
Absolutely.
I want to be in the arms of a big strong man.
For a long night.
Oh, you're sleeping in the yard, so you know. Pete shows up, and I was like, Pete's 20 minutes away. And I'm like, 45 minutes later, I'm like, where the fuck is Pete? I keep looking at my office window. I'm like, he parks over there. I should see him. And I'm like, I ain't seen him yet. So finally, I walk out and look, and I'm like, I had a little, oh shit, he's way over there. Okay.
He was already
he's set up. He's got his lawn chair out.
Yeah, sit there.
Yeah, watch him.
Self-sufficient. I don't want to bother anybody.
Oh, you don't bother us.
I told Mel, I said, listen, I'm going to show up tonight, and if you're not going to put me on live, I'm just going to squat on your property until next week. Then you're going to be on.
Okay. Squat, bro. Until the next live.
Well, I'll make sure that these are charged. I bought a tower yesterday. Huh?
His books.
They're behind us.
They're
there.
No, I don't have any of them.
Yeah, you know.
Amazon.
So let's see. Here we go.
But you can say why he's here.
Well, we are here.
Thank you.
The whole reason Pete's here was, we love Pete. Pete's a good dude. But Pete has written some books, you guys. And so now, Pete, this is your time to let everybody know about your books. Because I know I can't keep up, so Pete's trying to pick up the slack.
So I've got a couple of them out, actually. This one, the first one came out about 2 years ago. It's called 3 Days to Eden.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a writer, but I kind of weld a pretty good story, but I write like a 5-year-old.
That's what Chris said.
Yeah, it's true, and that's why I decided I'm going to go ahead and start writing, because, you're an influencer. Anyway, long and short, I wrote this book as a gift for my daughter for Christmas. She liked it, and we published. So that was kind of cool, and it did really well, thanks to you guys, a lot of you guys. So recently, last week, Eden Under Threat, book 2 came out, and that's just kicking butt, too. So Chris had me over, and I'm laying in his yard.
And for you guys, I need you to do me a favor, too. Share this right now. Facebook is throttling the shit out of me at the moment. Well, we're in St. Pete, met some cool people. And a guy's like, well, how can I find you? I was like, look me up on Facebook, Angry American, tell him how to spell it. He's like, I see it. I'm like, he hands me his phone. I tell you, I do not show up in a Facebook search.
Yeah.
At all.
They ghost you.
My Angry American page, and I can tell by the viewer count that's here, nobody knows that this is happening. So if you guys can share them out, let folks know, it would really help, because they are throttling the shit out of me. I guess I'm in trouble again or something.
Hey, Maureen.
Oh, yeah. Russ and Teresa are in here.
Teresa, hey.
And Christopher's probably in here, too. Amy Hartford, what up? And so we'll let you guys know. We told this on Patreon tonight, but because of the level of weirdness that is afoot, we're going to postpone the road trip for right now. We're still working on the map and stuff, y'all, and we'll still be reaching out to you guys from time to time about that. I want to have the trip prepped as far as mapped out and ready, but because of everything that's going on, I just don't want to be too far from home right now.
The aliens.
I don't know about mailing. I'm no notice on Facebook Live. Yeah, see, that's why I'm being fucking throttled and shadow banned, whatever you want to call it, and so they're not letting you guys know we're doing shit. So you got to share it out so everybody else can see it too.
You did move to Rumble.
We're making contingency plans now. The YouTube channel is picking up. If you guys don't follow the YouTube channel, go check that out. There's a lot of content coming out there. Lots of stuff.
Follow you there.
Yet. Yeah. They will. They won't. But not. We've also got a backup on Rumble. And we're starting backups for stuff like Facebook and everything else too, because I got a feeling it ain't going to be a whole lot longer. And I'm not going to be able to use this shit. Because I get messages from them all the time, Facebook. So I don't know how much longer it'll last. So if you guys will share posts, and you're going to start seeing more posts, I'm trying to get in a little bit more and hit some of the pages and stuff where I know I've been neglectful, and that was another thing I want to talk about. But I want you to talk about your books first. I cut you off.
No, you did fine. So long and short, we put these out, and listen, the thing about what I like about this genre is you guys are hungry. You love to read stuff, and we can't get it out fast enough. So if I can fill the gap between Chris, I'm in. So
what's what we need to do? We need to get on a schedule so like Yours released and mine released, and then yours and mine.
I can't schedule anything.
So can we?
I can't schedule either.
I know.
I had to hire a pro just to help.
I need to meet her.
Yeah, well, I can make that happen because she's changing things. Like you guys,
And she's cheap.
yeah, you guys don't realize it yet, but like my manager's behind the scenes, all the stuff that's coming, all the things we're doing. So hit up the YouTube page. There's a lot of new stuff coming out there. I'm doing like reactions to current events, things like that. You'll see a lot of stuff like that as well. Tomorrow we're shooting the Core Elite 50. Mel's gonna be on the range. I'm gonna be on the range. We're about to shooting that thing, so we'll get that video
18 pound, 50 cal.
18
Got
pound.
24 rounds.
She's got 20 rounds of actual Barrett 50 cal,
Yeah.
which I'm going to keep those. Where do you see the boxes the Barrett 50 cal comes in? It's like an individual molded thing for each bullet in there. Like it's not even, there's no cardboard. It's all plastic. A really nice box for 50 cals. But wait, what books are these? Darren Allen? Say it again, Pete. This is my buddy Pete Robertucci. And he writes books too.
Well, he said I looked like Danny DeVito a few weeks ago. That freaking pissed me off. But maybe I do. I don't know.
And then he shut up in a Danny DeVito cheek.
That was the funniest shit, dude. I was dying. You know, I mean, it's not that you look like Danny DeVito, but you have this name that sounds like Danny DeVito. You would look like Danny DeVito.
You're stereotyping us.
Yes, I am. The first time your name came over the screen, I was like, Robertucci. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Yeah, he said it like
So what books?
Hey, Chrissy.
Hey, Christy. About 2 or 3 years ago, I met Chris at a book signing or something like that, and I said, "Hey, Chris, I got an idea for a book. I had given this book to my daughter for Christmas," and he goes, "I go, but listen, I don't know if I could what to do." He goes, "Just put it out."
There's Ma. Hey, Ma.
Hey, Mom. He goes, "Just put it out." So I did, and that was the first book, 3 Days to Eden. It's on Amazon. 2 years later, I'm a slow writer. Eden Under Threat takes place, and both of these books take place in the same geographical area because me and Chris live close together.
Yes, we do.
So, hi. So is that Cindy?
Christy, yeah.
Christy.
That's Christy.
Piece of work. She's going to take a class from me.
And Christy, you know where the house is.
I want to take a class from you.
Feel free to invite yourself. We're pretty easy. Like, you know.
Let's have another class out here.
Yeah.
Well, and me and Pete were just talking about our class. We're going to, my class that I'm putting together, he might come help me run it. We're going to do it at least once here in Florida if we don't go on the road. So there will be a class posted soon that will be held here in North Florida on the Jennings property. I'm calling it Modern Survival in Non-Permissive Environments. So essentially, imagine you're bugging out or you're on foot in a without rule of law kind of a situation where you know you're on your own. There's no question about this. There's no gray area. We know we're on our own. So you have to make a movement. And you've got your kit, you've got your ruck. And this class is going to combine all that. Your weapons, your web gear, your rucksack, your skill set. You're going to be spending, this is going to be a 3-day class. You can come for however many days you want, but it's a 3-day class, and there's going to be a lot of movement in it where we teach techniques of camouflage, hide site construction, and survival. But again, you're doing all this with having to maintain security. That's the thing. You have to maintain your security the whole time. So you're sourcing your water, food. You're going to be very limited on how much food you're allowed to bring to the class, actually. And you're going to have to be carrying your ruck. You will be doing movements.
That's probably going to be an eye opener for these people. I think they're going to bug out to a location, right? I would think. Yeah.
You know, and there's going to be some surprises, and some of them you're going to hate. Like I'm going to be honest with you, some of those surprises you're going to fucking hate. Seer playing with Grey Ghosts. It's going to be kind of like Seer. Yes, Amy, Hartford, Pete's books are on Amazon. Let's see here. As a matter of fact.
We should try this.
I don't have it on here. Did I misspell that?
3 days to eat.
What I put it? Oh, shit. Well, that's why. Well, that's what I had in my head. John Steinbeck used to be. I don't know why that popped in my head. It's not even coming up. I know. I'm just wanting to see here. There it is. All right. I wanted to see where you're showing up. We got to pick this. We got to get that. We got to get Pete higher in the Amazon search results.
Yeah, so we're not in the Amazon search.
I don't know how to do any of this.
Well, I typed in his book title, so mine wouldn't show up. So here, guys, I'm gonna throw this long. I don't know if it'll let me do it actually. Let me throw this on here. So here's a link to Pete's book. Bam. Let's see if it'll put it up. It might not let me post the link. I don't know. All right. And let me show this here. The Chinese balloon went over the military bases. I notice is also close to our major pipeline targeting. Oh, yeah, Norm. The balloon did everything it was intended to do. Russell Finch, brother, what is up? And there, yeah, so there's the link to Pete's first book. That's where you start. Yep. And then you move on.
Yep, and I'll tell you right what the next book is. Did you see Senator Kennedy today or yesterday in the press conference? He just came back from a debriefing about Russian influence in balloons and stuff like that. And he talked about it. He said, listen, this has been going on since 2017, maybe 2019. And he goes on to say, but what was interesting was the last thing he said before he left. What he said, 4 words, make sure you lock your doors.
Make sure you lock your doors tonight.
Lock your doors tonight.
I did see that.
If that doesn't scare the hell out of you, because what did he hear in that committee meeting?
Yeah, what did he hear? There we go. See, look, they're already ordering them for you.
Oh,
there we go. That's it. You got more stuff to read.
All of them.
So,
Amy said.
S2 Underground. You follow S2 Underground YouTube?
No.
Check them out.
Okay.
So if you guys, YouTube folks, you got YouTube, you go to S2 Underground, okay, and subscribe to the site and follow them. So they brought up a very good point about the balloon. That thing transited the entire continental United States for the most part. Pretty much covered it all. And it was like he said, it's not like we know if it dropped anything or if it was spraying anything or what it was doing. And like he said, there's no pilot on the face of this earth that could have been orbiting that thing, watching and see something, test tube size, even the size of this whiskey bottle, fall off of that.
And that's all it would take.
And that's all it would take. So they had a really good, they had a very interesting take on it. I mean, that thing could have been deploying chemicals or biological agents or who the fuck knows what. You know, they could be spraying stuff that's going to kill crops.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, who knows?
Our military couldn't track it because they only track shit that moves really fast.
Well, yeah, so they did have to recalibrate all the radars to look for slow-moving targets because they had a speed threshold.
Yeah.
And
so how many states did it go over that we don't know?
It came out of Alaska and crossed all of the entire United States going offshore near South Carolina before they finally fucking shot it down. I was on the wrong account. That's all right, Argentine. We won't hold it to you. See, Russell follows us too. There we go. Tell us how to help get him bumped up in the search results. We take care of our own here. Go search him. Buy his book.
Yeah.
Like it. Review it. How many reviews do you have?
I got 73.
Okay. You're doing good.
That's 2 years of reviews. So.
Yeah, you fuckers.
Do reviews.
Read his book and review it. So the magic number for Amazon is 24.
Oh.
Once you hit 24 reviews, Amazon will start, and you probably don't know what's happening, but they're putting suggestions to people when they're looking at things that's starting to come up.
Gotcha.
So if you guys buy the books and then review the books for him, because it really does matter, especially someone who's just getting started. We want to help get Pete off the ground and keep you moving. And the reviews really matter. It's a big deal. Now, back, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, Amazon went through this whole thing where it was the review buying scandal was going. So there were companies out there that were just like tech mills that would generate fake reviews for you. And you could go in and buy however many you wanted, and they would generate these reviews. And well, then people got caught with that. Amazon went through and purged everybody who was doing it.
That's why they're doing the verified purchaser now. Right?
I got caught up in it, and they accused me of it. But I actually, because reviews were disappearing, I lost over 10,000 reviews on my books. I lost over 10,000 reviews on going home. 10,000 reviews. So I emailed Amazon. I emailed Jeff at Amazon, Jeff Bezos. I got a reply within 2 hours from an executive assistant because I told them what was wrong, and we started this whole conversation. And they went through this whole thing. At the end of it, they came out and said, no, you're not abusing the review system. But a lot of people are. And I said, all right.
We got to take all of their
she's like, all this has to come down.
Yeah.
And so she goes, but you're not getting them back. Yeah. So they also hold the reviewer accountable. So if a reviewer leaves, let's say, a bogus review someplace, and the source of it complains to Amazon, and they can prove it's a bogus review, they'll boot that person from every review on Amazon. Excuse me, and they'll take down all the reviews. So
Some people just like to review shit.
before the verified purchaser thing happened, Amazon ran an algorithm with Facebook. What they were doing was, if a reviewer was a friend of yours on Facebook, they could not leave a review. Because it's like you're asking your friends and family to do it.
Right.
So the Amazon review thing is a double-edged sword. It's a necessary evil. It is the metric of success today. So for a self-pub author.
Right.
To me, the metric of success is my bank balance. That's my metric of success. So let me finish. Jeff Kirkman. Oh, Jeff's a good dude. I was hoping to see him this year. Kim Piner. Awesome, Kim. And you know what we need to do? We need to do a giveaway. You need to get 2 copies and get them signed.
Absolutely.
And we'll give them away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be on my front porch on the 27th.
There we go,
A bunch
folks.
of them. So we'll give away a couple on
after the
live.
After the 27th, we'll do a giveaway. We'll give away a couple of Pete's books, all signed up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So compromise on China owns a dirtbag. Yes, they do, Brad. That's why I wondered why they weren't using enough firepower to incinerate the entire balloon to mitigate the chance of a bio. Well, they wanted to have some shit left to see what it was. I thought they should have took it down with cannon fire, personally, not missiles.
Yeah, why? Why you
Just poke some holes in the envelope and let it slowly descend. I would have probably ran out of gas and hurled into the earth at some point.
Did they not want that to happen?
Yeah, they didn't
That's
want
the real question.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, we're going to blow one up to make everybody happy. Okay, we'll just blow it out.
Well, they've now shot down 3 of them. So they shot one down near Alaska that supposedly landed on sea ice. Should be easy enough to recover. But they're saying they can't recover it. They shot the one down off South Carolina, and they recovered parts of it. Like they recovered the envelope and some shit like that. But the instrument package is on the bottom of the ocean. Then they shot something down over Lake Huron.
Lake Huron, that's right.
Why we shot it down in Canadian airspace, I don't know what we did.
It was interesting because he said he ordered it shot down and then shot it down.
We shot it down.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Trudeau, fuck off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Facebook. But the one that shot down over Lake Huron, I saw a video of it. And I'm going to be honest, what it looked like to me, and again, I saw a shaky cell phone video of this thing. It looked to me like a big Mylar balloon that was just tumbling through the air. Because you would see this thing flashing. Some said it was octagon shaped or something like that. And maybe it was.
Maybe it was a Mylar balloon.
But it also did not look like it was under intelligent control. It was just tumbling through the air, just rolling through the air. I didn't see the video of the shoot down. Supposedly shot that down with a Sidewinder too. That's a $400,000 rocket to shoot down a happy birthday balloon.
Or an $800 balloon.
Yeah.
Well, the balloons that were going over our country weren't controlled, right? They weren't.
The one was.
They weren't controlled, but they had telemetry on them.
Yeah.
You can't steer. All that's bullshit. Air steers the balloon.
That's what I'm saying. Those balloons weren't they steered by air?
Just the wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Jet stream, that stuff. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, but that's different. That thing was so big it wasn't up there rolling and tumbling. See,
how big was it?
Those balloons?
No, the one that you
I don't know. I saw it in a cell phone video, so it was,
could have been
an 1/8-inch diameter thing on a screen I was watching.
party balloon, right?
That's what I'm saying. Could have been anything. Jason Hoskins, what's up? No, Nate, she ain't tested yet. And I'm still working on Discord, Nate. I should probably have it solved this week.
Tested on what?
I don't know how. It's what tested?
You said she ain't tested yet.
No, I'm talking about Discord. So we're going to start running. So we're going to use Discord as an alternate to Facebook in case we get the big schwacko here. I'll have the Discord up by the end of the week, and we're going to start cross-promoting there and doing shit because I'm going to get bounced out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What's Discord? I know about.
It's
Rumble.
a chat thing. It's a chat service. A lot of gamers use it, and they'll have Discord running. So, and that's how they're talking to their friends. And you can text over it and talk over it, send video and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
What about all these train derailments? Well, maybe it's kind of like they say. I never saw so many mattress commercials, so I started looking for a mattress. Everybody's looking at train derailments now, so every one of them's hit the media.
You're not paying attention to other stuff.
There's a lot of what I would call white noise in the air right now. There's train derailments and balloons and fucking earthquakes, and we're shooting shit down, or we're not shooting shit down. And
have you heard to watch that movie? Don't.
White noise. Don't watch the movie. Don't watch the movie White Noise. People are talking about it in relation to the train thing.
B-movie
So,
sucks and it's stupid.
2 weeks before the train derailment in Ohio, Netflix released a movie called White Noise that's about a train derailment and chemical spill in Ohio.
In the same city?
Not the same city. They're different names. But I thought it was, I was told, but that wasn't the case. But that part of the movie is a subplot to the overall story, which is fucking stupid.
There's no
rhyme
or reason to it.
And
it's
very difficult to watch. I sat through it because I thought I was going to do like a video and talk about it, but I'm just
everybody's talking about it.
Just don't watch it.
But yeah,
that one of them was a ham operator's hobby group's balloon. Yeah, I bet it wasn't Jim Anderson. And if it was, go to QRZ.com and I'll guarantee you there's some fire there about somebody's balloon getting fucking shot down. Because those fucking Elmers over there would be all over that shit. I'm all like, is Canada going to pay us for our services? The other club stating their balloon disappeared from their APRS track where they shot one down. It was a hobby club. Oh, all right, Nick. Yeah. So there we go. So APRS, that's what I'm saying. Go to QRZ, APRS. So then maybe they did shoot one of theirs down. That would be fucking hilarious.
What?
Oh, my God. That it was a ham radio club balloon. That one of the balloons that got shot down was a ham radio club balloon.
I didn't know they had balloons.
They can put repeaters on them and send them up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I heard about it.
There's lots of shit you ain't heard about in this world.
But radio.
You didn't hear about rail guns until last night.
That's true. I want one.
I want rail guns.
That is my next gun. Okay, the 50's gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait until it's a 14-pound 50. But that rail.
I want that. It's $4,000, but it shoots like silver dollars at you, man.
Oh, we watch videos for.
It's not lethal. All right, and the current one now, the one they have, I've looked at some newer ones that have much more power to them that probably could be lethal. But the fact that it'll fire full auto, slightly smaller than a silver dollar, so between $1 and a quarter, a silver dollar and a quarter, and thicker, twice as thick minimum.
It's fucking metal.
It'll
like
shoot through. It'll shoot through pumpkins and watermelons and soda bottles, and it'll say. But. One of the guys walked out there and they shot. I think Grantham got shot with it.
And it was on the mild.
And it was on the lowest setting. And he was still like, "Oh shit, yeah." But it'll fire full auto, and what is it, 1,200 rounds a minute?
2,400.
It's 2,400 rounds a minute. It's got a 25-round magazine.
So you put
it in, and it's got a 5-round burst. So then you drop your mag, turn it around, put it back in. It's got an LED screen on the front of it with a round counter, temperature readout, because if the barrel gets too hot from the coils, it'll shut itself down.
Batteries?
Battery. Mm-hmm.
So portable.
They're cool as shit.
I want you how many rounds are still in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Other things.
I sure shit ain't getting a hot air balloon right now. Yes, Amy Jennings, gamer chats are crazy. Yes, Discord is good. I've been using it for a long time. Well, awesome, Cam. You're going to fit right in. I'll get that sorted out this week. Let me see. I run Discord for a ham radio test team, have channels for different test sites to coordinate so you can have them for your different days. Yeah, see, that's how they're giving tests remotely. There we go. So they said one was big as a bus, the other was the size of a small car. Chris May, the first one, the one that shot down off of South Carolina, was the size of 3 school buses, not a bus, 3 buses. It was fucking huge. Like if you saw the video of them trying to drag that thing out of the water, did you see any of that? Mm-hmm. You see how much material was there and shit?
I see that.
Oh, yeah.
I think the payload package alone was the size of a bus.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I see shit all day long. I don't pass along necessarily to you, but I'll try. I do try.
You know, I don't watch the news. All I listened to was what the fuck you say. So
you get informed.
I never heard that from my wife, by the way.
Right.
All I ever do is listen to what you say.
No, she hears what I say. Oh, it's different. And she don't do that.
Yeah.
Melissa, if you're watching, take notes.
No, you said you listen. You only listen to what I say. Yeah, you did say listen because it shocked Pete. He was like, "Oh, what?" I'm sorry. This is what? What?
I listen to you.
Yeah, sometimes.
Pronouns or stuff.
Oh, I mean, Nate scored lots of 3D printing groups. Yeah, Nate, I want to find some 3D printing groups. We need to talk about that. There's some. Anybody got any friends in Ukraine? I need to talk to them. We need to talk to somebody that's there. You do?
Sure.
I need something, and they'll have it.
Okay.
Digital thing. It's some ones and zeros in them. Mm-hmm. They don't exist even. They don't even exist. But I need some. You know what? All right. We'll talk about this off screen.
I'm going to get my hand license next.
But you guys will get to see it, so don't worry.
I got my own balloons. So.
My own balloons. Jesus.
Shoot them down.
No, don't do that.
You know, all the stuff we do without telling you. Hey, man, Dennis. You won't believe all the stuff we do without telling you. That's an expensive round.
Are you talking about...
Leaf, what's an expensive round? The railgun? All right, coils or rails, either one. Coil guns are badass also. And I think that might have been a coil gun, not a rail gun. But it's the exact same principle as a rail gun.
You said those Barretts were... You were like, they're like $7 a round.
Imagine a Barrett 50 cal, $7 a round. Yeah.
How much am I going to shoot tomorrow?
Well, that'd be $140 worth of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I can't shoot. I don't know if I'm not shooting 20.
No, you're not shooting 20. You're going to shoot some. We'll see.
You're going to shoot.
I got to shoot a video taking this gun serious. Right, but I need to be behind the trigger too on it and really evaluate it a little bit. And then I'm going to let you play with it. Yeah. Oh, that's right on his mic. Okay. Don't talk so loud. It's great and powerful Wizards. It's somebody said something about it. It had a 25 round capacity, but I thought it was neat as shit.
It was.
Yeah, shooting $600 is expensive. These are just metal blanks, kind of like washer blanks or something, but thick.
What do you think they're made out of?
Steel.
Steel.
It has to be a ferrous metal, otherwise it's not going to work in a magnetically operated weapon. So.
One time I lost some Tiffany sunglasses while I was paddleboarding. Did I lose?
Later. Nick.
Paddleboarding? Yeah. And we were talking about going paddleboarding and taking the big, huge magnet.
To go magnet fishing.
And we did. And I'm like, trying to look for my sunglasses. He's like, bitch, you're not going to find them. This doesn't pick that up. This is picking up metal, you know?
Not the pot metal the glasses are made out of.
Yeah. I was like, shit.
The sling blade guy says it was a potato gun. Shot him down. Potato guns are fun and not to be underestimated, in my opinion. Starts in your books this past week, learning so far. Zach Avery, awesome, brother. I'm glad you're liking them, man. Trying to keep them interesting. So, when's your next book going to be out, Pete?
Oh, goodness gracious. So I'm working on 2 right now, actually. Book 3.
That's a mistake, I'm telling you.
I know. Book 3. But it's tied into the same event. Just different geographical locations. So we're going to try to do it that way, and it'll be a different series.
Later, Jim Anderson.
Later, Jim. So the question is, when's it coming out?
Oh. There you go. The standard answer. That's not when it comes out. No, that's not even the beginning of coming out. Yeah, you got all the other shit you got to do too. But now, what was your official retirement date?
The 6th of February.
That's what it was, the 6th.
Yeah.
So Pete retired as a firefighter here in the state of Florida on the 6th of this month. That last call they did was hilarious. What did it take for you to get him to do that?
I didn't. That was my battalion, operations chief.
Your ops chief just did the picture of the book for you? Awesome. I was like, Pete had to set that up.
No, I didn't set it up at all. It was great.
Oh, it's on Facebook. We'll find it. Yeah. So it's Pete's last day, and he's done, and they go over the fire department radio and thank him for being there, wishing goodwill, and basically do a commercial for his book. Don't forget to pick up Easton Eaton on Amazon. It was great.
Is it a recording? Because I've seen photos of your last day on Facebook, but
I recorded it and I posted it.
Yeah, it's posted.
So if you look up on my Facebook page, look up 3 Days to Eden, and it's posted there. It's funny stuff. But no, I didn't prompt him to do it. He's just a great guy. You know what I mean? So it was pretty neat. And that was over dispatch. That wasn't even.
Yeah, that was dispatch. I know that went out countywide or citywide. Yeah, I know.
That's awesome. Cool.
Greta would be proud of an electric gun. Yeah. And Maureen, that's just mean. I'll guarantee. Well, I won't say that, but there's a good chance you'll get his book 3 before you get my book 13.
13.
But let's just all hope we get book 12 before he gets book 3.
Yeah, before you get book 3.
I've been working hard today, y'all. I'm making progress. We're getting there.
Yes.
So.
He was going through my notes.
They could have used you today at that warehouse fire.
Oh, yeah. In Kissimmee.
Yeah, that's not his AO though. I wouldn't Pete. He didn't work in Kissimmee. We got another buddy that retired out of there. I don't know, probably one in Kissimmee.
Oh.
You see that one? It was like
It was a pallet.
ag, like
It's just
pots,
just
pots, yeah. Stacks of pot. That's plastic, man. I mean,
You see the smoke is just bad flying.
Oh yeah, that's when you're like, yeah, that shit's bad. Mm-hmm.
Let it burn.
Yeah, let it burn.
Let it burn.
We fought a fire one time
Let
when
it all burn.
I was a motor volunteer at a fucking roofing supply place.
Oh shit.
We lost an engine. We lost every hose we took in there. We lost all our bunker gear. By the time it was over, you could stand that shit up and lean it in the corner. There was tar on everything, dude. Our hoses were like PVC pipes after they got so hot that the rubber melted inside of them, bonded completely to the jacket, and they were like pipe. We went out there with chop saws and cut them up to get them out. I mean, we lost so much equipment.
We fought a trailer fire one night. It was a.
There's Will.
Hey, Will.
Sorry for the echo. Audio is a little sketchy tonight with some of my mistakes. So
We fought a fire at a trailer. It was an illegal dog farm, basically. It was a dog mill, puppy mill.
Puppy mill.
But we didn't realize it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and we pull all of our lines out. But at the end of the night, the sun's starting to come up. We're pulling up the line. We're like, man, we smell like shit. We were so much dog. Covered
everything.
It was disgusting.
Oh, and the hoses.
Just throw it all
I got a good friend in Vietnam, and he was on a patrol, and they bumped into a Viet Cong camp. And so they set up to do a hasty ambush on this thing, and they're going to hit it, assault it real fast. But they ended up, the way they set up, they came through the Vietnamese' latrine, and they crawled in. And the same thing, and they're covered in shit. By the time all of them, he's like, yeah, we're crawling through, they puking, like they're just covered in shit.
That's like, oh brother, where art thou?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yep.
Well, I had to make Mel a promise that I'm not going to break Chris tonight. So we're good.
Yeah, we're behaving tonight.
We're nice and easy tonight, buddy.
There's no falling in the garden tonight or none of that shit.
Will says, Pete, you handle your whiskey really well. I go, do I? Because I don't remember.
I don't remember I don't remember shit. I don't know who does, but I don't remember shit. I know that's not true. I remember Mel going to bed.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
Nurse Ratchet was like, "You're leaving me."
It gets real hazy right there, though.
Right
when Mel disappeared and went to bed, it got real hazy. I remember Nurse Ratchet because I was fucking with her a little bit, and then I don't remember.
Yeah. It happened quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It was bad.
We didn't drink that much. Only 3 bottles.
Only 3 bottles of whiskey between 4 of us, but yeah.
It was 2.5.
Oh, 2.5. I found the other half of Angel's
in the garden.
Yeah.
Damn. We were drinking that. It's right here. It's right there.
No, that's not it. The Angels, or the Angel's Envy is in the garden.
We didn't.
It's in the garden.
Yeah, you were way asleep by then. That came out later.
Yeah, there's another. Remember, I showed you that bottle in the garden yesterday.
No, I don't remember.
I just showed it to you. It's sitting right there. We were just sitting beside it a little while ago.
I didn't.
Peter, this and I were going to go to Ocala next week after reading the intro to your. Well, I don't know.
Just go prepared. You'll be fine.
Anthony, are you guys enjoying the little YouTube shorts and stuff? Because there's lots more of that kind of thing coming. The YouTube channel, if you're not following it, go check it out because there will be a lot more happening there. See, they're throwing the shit out of me. We should have 160 to 200
There's
people
a lot of
there
stuff
right
going to
now.
Patreon.
They're throwing the fuck out of me.
YouTube. First, because they're first.
Let me see. Been enjoying those YouTube shorts. Cool. I'm just making sure I'm caught up. Yeah, so we're doing more YouTube stuff. I was definitely showing his ass that night. Not a lot, maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit. But I was fine for a while, but then I was tore up.
I didn't see his ass till he flipped over the garden on the cactuses.
I heard
doing
a circle in the yard.
Oh, there it is. No, she did. She spilled the shit out of it. Good, great. That's why I should have slapped it off the counter. Jesus. It's real, folks. Yeah, it's real. Get a bunch of buffering. My internet is shit right now, guys. It has been for a few days.
For 2 days.
I don't know what's up with that.
everybody's trying to. You don't
That's
think
not so much, yeah.
if they burned your
Leave it alone. Leave it
that
alone.
they could
Could what?
stop things from?
Oh yeah, they could kill my internet if they want to, for sure. Yeah. Let me see. Nurse Ratched is a neighbor, Erin.
She's in book 10 and 11.
Yeah.
She delivers
For
the
now. Short's awesome and forwarding the hell out of them. Good, Russell. Awesome. Appreciate the support. Did you end up going? Yes, Christy Well was here. You should have come. You were invited.
You cannot kill her off. She's
Old Age
good.
Page is getting shadow banned too for some reason. Oh yeah, Jason. They're getting me hard right now. Get your audio dial. Nate, I'm trying, man. And so really, guys, the audio quality thing is this room. There's no carpet on the floor, nothing in the walls in here to absorb sound. It's pretty rough. I am working since we've decided to put the road trip thing on hold for a little bit. I'm working on a space I might start using for an office and a studio, and more. Nah, let's not talk about it.
Well, the kids we're building out
And we're building out their
tiny
house.
house, and then that room will be a studio.
Yeah, one way or another, I'm gonna have an actual studio soon with
yeah.
carpet on the floor, the buffers on the wall, the whole thing, so it'll sound better.
On the wall.
It's just the echo in this room because it's an empty room.
You can use my fans only studio that I have at my house.
Well, that's cool. Is it in the garage though?
It is.
I don't know what your OnlyFans studio looks like, Pete. You mentioned plates that weigh 2.2 pounds. Can I get the brand name? DPX is the name of those. Look up DPX and you'll find them. You can get them from firearmsdepot.com. I know that. Hit them up. Mel, yeah, the evening is complete. Yes, Mel spilled her beer. Yep.
Some shit.
That was so much fun that day and night. It was, Will, wasn't it? We had a great time out here.
He almost impaled himself. It was on a meat thermometer, right?
Yeah, the meat thermometer.
But Will said it was a mail. It's one of those things you put mail on. He kept saying that, and then I go look at it, and I'm like,
well, the way it was laying, that's exactly what it looked like.
Right, that's what it did look like, and I'm like, I pick it up.
Well, I'm
and
just
he
saying,
picked it up
that's
and
going to
carried
wash
it
off
from the garden because he said I had to put this on the table to show Chris how he almost died.
Yeah.
And it was a thermometer.
A meat thermometer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, standing upright. And
Yeah. You almost.
I vaguely remember that.
All right, Amy Hartford. Amy says we should start a wager at the beginning of every live for how long it takes you to spill some shit. We might start doing that for a prize.
I don't spill shit on purpose. I don't.
No, but you spill shit like you're internationally known.
What do you mean?
Well,
I will offer. So they're gonna have to guess how long into the live go before you spill shit, and if somebody guesses it, then they win a prize.
Well, it's easy to be a good instructor when you got good students, buddy. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. People are there willing to learn, and the hardest people in the world to teach firearm skills to are people that know firearm skills.
SWAT guys are the worst. We teach SWAT guys.
I was trying to be nice. I'm not going to say cops.
They're the worst.
They're the worst.
I tell them, listen, you're doing this. They go, no, I'm not. I have to video them.
Yeah.
Take a video. I go, look, you're doing it. I just right here on video. I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie to you?
Yeah.
SWAT guys are the worst. Best people to teach, housewives. They never picked up a gun before in their lives.
Any to me,
woman.
I would say any woman except Mel that's never picked up a gun that you go to teach firearm skills to, they're going to learn faster than the guy. And the only reason I say Mel is because she's my wife. Now, if Pete was the guy that went to teach Mel, she would do fabulous. Right. She just ain't listen to me. It's just the way it works. Hold on. It is. Because here's why. Here's why. I'm going to explain something. Hold on. I'm going to explain something to you. Demonstrate. And then you're going to do it. And I'm going to say, that's not right. You're going to say, I did exactly what you did. I'm like, they didn't. Here's why. And you won't listen. It's not that you're against me. It's a husband-wife thing. You ask any instructor anywhere, they're going to tell you, you can't teach your wife.
Melissa does the same thing.
I can't teach you.
It's your tone. You're fucking
that's it. Yeah, that's that. Hear that tone. Yeah, that's the way you say it. That's the problem.
Has anyone ever seen Seinfeld talk about tone? Your tone.
Your tone. Is that better?
Tone, okay.
So talk about my tone.
But it is.
No, it's not.
You never raise your voice.
Always how you interpret.
Out there.
I wish she could be in some of the classes and shit that I've done, and she thinks my tone is harsh to her.
I know.
Well, no, I've heard.
I mean,
Carl, tactical.
Rifleman go on.
I mean, he's screaming at people.
I was in a class with NC Scout one time, and he's teaching it, and we're doing a ambush. We know we're going to walk into an ambush, and there's like 20 dudes or something, and I was kind of helping out earlier today. We were doing mounting maneuvers, and I helped demonstrate that. And I slid in on a knee when my knee was really messed up at the time, so I was a little gimpy at the end of the day. But I'm telling Charlie, I'm like, look, I'm going to be on the ass of this thing because I'm a little bit slower than everybody else. So anyway, they walk into the ambush, and you hear them up front shooting, and everybody takes a knee for some reason. So that's just what we're doing, because I got a squad leader. You know, there's 3 dudes between me and the squad leader. And I look at him, and his eyes are like this fucking big. And he's just looking. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, we can't stay here. I'm like, we need to do something. We need to move. And finally, hey, I'm like, you fuckers, yeah, you, come on. And we ran up this fucking slope, and we flanked out of the ambush, and we hit them in their flank. We fucking ran into the ambush. No, none of that's on video. I will never forget the look on Op4's face when I came over this hill firing at him, like close too. We were like 40 meters apart, man. And just laying down 8. And but you gotta be able to move. You can't just stay in there. I forget why I actually started to tell. I'm drinking a little bit now. But NC Scout. Oh, that's why. Because NC Scout, I hear this ambush kick off, and now again I'm in the tail of this thing, so they're easy, probably 150 meters from me. Because we got interval and everything to everybody. So I hear him up front start screaming, "You're fucking dead! You're dead! You're fucking dead!" He's making him lay on the ground because Op4 initiates his ambush, and all these dudes stand there and go, bing, 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 bing. They had high ground. They had it all. They just stand there and shoot back, and he's going through, making him die. And I'll never forget it. He finally break the ambush. The ambush is over. And everybody kind of starts standing up. Matt's like, no. He's like, you fuckers don't lay back down. He's like, you're dead. He's like, you got to recover your wounded. And dude, it was a hill. And we made him drag him out.
Ooh.
Some lessons just have to be learned the hard way, man.
Well, you're in America. Why can't you talk in inches? I only know inches.
What measurement?
10 meters.
Think of a yard.
I don't know what
football
a yard
fields.
Dude, we had this.
She was eating a yard.
She was complaining about football the other day. Yes, you got it. We had this class the other day. And she was complaining about football, about what they're doing and stuff. Like they're trying to get a first down. Who gives a fuck about that? Score the game. Score the point. I'm like, you know how this game is played. It's played 10 yards at a time. That's how this game is played. Like, what's a yard? All right, here we go.
So, in 100 yards, they get a home run. That's it.
I'm talking about the shorts. The same thing, Nate. The sound for the shorts is rough too because of the way she's doing it. She's doing a screen grab. Fuck, I didn't record this one.
She's gonna be pissed.
She is gonna be pissed. Sorry, Holly. I fucked up and I didn't record this one.
Is there a record button?
Yeah, on the camera. Would be stupid to do it now. Plus, there's no memory card because the door's open on the side of it. So.
And you'd probably knock it over.
And you would probably knock it over right now. Let's just. That's all you pick up a slack, Pete. Thank you, brother.
You all right, sir? Yes.
Got my page back. Oh, you finally got yours. Well, awesome. So, guys, I'll tell you here something you don't know. I mean, this is Facebook. But on Patreon, there's more videos that are coming there and more cool stuff and giveaways. Like I'm giving away a Baofeng, and I know Patreon guys that are watching said I'd post that. I'm holding off on posting yet because I'm trying to rework the giveaway a little bit. But I'm giving away one of the new Baofeng. I can't remember the model, but the mil-spec looking one, the green ones. I'm giving one of those away to one of my patrons. Next month, I'm going to give away a programmed Pi Star, courtesy of program by Nick Meacher, and a Anytone 878 programmed by Nick Meacher. So that you can get that stuff into your house, turn it on, and you're on DMR. It'll be programmed with all of the repeaters and everything in your AO. Nick will set it up for you because I'm going to pay Nick to do all that, and I'm going to give it away to one of my Patreon members. So if you're not in, that's a reason to be there. There's going to be some cool giveaways coming through there. Some cool giveaways.
Will, did you finish book 1? If so, how'd you like it, buddy?
And if you're in Thad and above, you get signed copies.
Oh, signed copies of new
you
books.
Get stickers.
You can have phone calls. You get all kinds of stuff if you're new guys. Read the stuff. Mm-hmm. There are some things I've been holding on. Now, the Intel report is coming back. Shit, that is tomorrow. So Intel report goes, that's fine. I got it for tomorrow. It starts going back up on Patreon tomorrow. So I'm going to get back into that. Right now, it's only going to be a weekly synopsis, not a daily, but it will be a weekly synopsis of the stuff going on.
12.
I'm trying to finish book 12.
That's what you need to be doing. That's it. We were going over the book today. Actually, the first chapter, because his publicist needs it.
Yeah.
I was crying already.
Yeah.
Dad and Mary. So sweet.
Thanks, Russ. See, so Russ has got your book. He just pimped it on all the other pages.
Oh, thanks, Russ.
That's what we do. This is what community is about, guys, right here. Well, I'm feeling much better. The worst thing is ribs are still sore front and rear. So, like, if I can't sleep on my left side yet, I wake up in a lot of pain. Mm-hmm. And I really can't sleep on my right side either because my left arm just laying there causes pain. And sleeping on my back for too long sucks because then the ribs in the back.
Standing up.
So now I sleep. I sleep in 15-minute intervals as I roll around the bed. I keep
do that too. Yeah,
positions.
I turn every 20 minutes at least.
Susan Head, how are you doing?
Why is that? Is there a reason?
We're going to be, again, don't forget, next month, we're going to be in Palatka, and I'm going to holler at you, and you have to come to the airport. So be there. You should come hang out, dude, if you're around.
I'm retired. I'm around.
Come out to RCPT.
Oh, yeah.
Round Canopy Parachute Team. You'll have so much fucking fun, bro.
All right.
There's some cool cats. There'll be some cool. If you want to go up on an airplane and jump, you can. Or we might just take a ride in the C4. The C-47. They bring up.
Yeah.
They'll bring in the Tico Bell. It's a C-47 that flew into D-Day, flew into Normandy, flew into Market Garden, flew into some other operations. It's cool just to get up on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's also terrifying. It reeks of hydraulic fluid. It rattles like a can full of fucking rocks. But it's cool as shit. And I love getting on it.
Skydiving?
Yeah, there's a lot of fun.
The first time it was fucking amazing because we were on a plane with our friends Angery from Prime Combat.
Good, Nate.
And Sularu. And who else? Just those two?
Even I will listen to anyone.
And, we walked off our plane,
yeah.
And Chris is like, "Bye, bitch." Oh my God.
Yeah, we were in what was that fucking thing called? The people that had during the rotation through banning all new fun.
Was it Tico Bell?
No, it was a Casa. So it was a tailgate jump. It was a badass jump. Your dad taught me.
When you don't do that, and you're not going to do that on the first jump,
no.
You're going to be in the plane, which was fucking terrifying. I had my back to the
pilot. Little Cessna.
My guy is right there in front of me, who's supposed to be tethered to me, but he ain't. He's sitting there, and I don't have a parachute on. I just have some kind of something on, and
S2 underground, Will.
It was scary. Somebody opened the
Thank
door
you,
at 10,000 feet, and because they were doing a low jump, and I'm like hanging on to the side of the plane, and he's like, "You're fine."
Like I was doing a hop and pop.
Be sucked out.
And as Anthony Dillard said, he appreciated the Patreon package this month because, again, certain levels adding up. You get goodies. This month, you got a copy of the Gorilla's Guide to the Baofeng Radio and a big-ass decal. Mm-hmm. So we give away cool shit, and then we're going to be giving away cool shit, too. Like I said, next month, I'm going to give away a $600 package, roughly, I'm going to give away.
And when are you going to do the patches again? He used to do patches for each character.
We've had trouble with patches. I think, is going to be resolved. Patches are going to start back up probably next.
All the patches.
I don't know if they'll start next month, but they'll definitely start going out in April.
All the patches. Do you have any of the
patches? Nah, you don't need to sign up for nothing, and you know that. But I can't give away a Patreon thing either, so I don't know how to fix that. You can sign up for $1, guys, to see the lives, to be eligible to win shit. You won't get the giveaway, the monthly stuff if you're not in the right tiers, but you still have an opportunity.
It's $25 a month.
Yeah.
That.
They're sporting here with all the train wrecks and underwater stuff. Ain't that the truth, Will?
But it could take years, so.
Yeah. I sure move on for years. I do all that. I still can't say. Yeah, Christy, I know. It's somebody else recently had a problem, and it took them forever to get it resolved. Like I tried everything on my end. She tried everything on her end. It took us forever to get anything in there.
Who's that?
Will says, "No, Pete, but I will finish tomorrow. I love it. I'll be posting a 10-star review as soon as I do. There we go.
Thanks, brother.
That's it. Lori Wagner, what up?
Hey.
Egghead in the house.
How are you doing?
Egghead's good people, y'all. Like, you get Pete and Egghead will together, like, that's a good time. I don't care where you are.
Who's Egghead? Is that the Brett? Is that the Jag?
The Shagwire?
David.
Oh, the Jag that was here
Yes,
at the
yes,
thing. That's Egghead.
That's,
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's driving the Shagwire.
Gotcha. Okay. Love
I made the same thing tonight that I made when he was here.
Oh, yeah, the sausage
Which one
ravioli.
would you like?
I don't remember the last time. I remember this one. You think I remember a meal's impact?
Well, I
impression on
only
me?
made mushroom tortellini like
Sausage.
twice in my life.
Sausage stuffed. That wasn't mushroom tortellini.
It was.
That was not. It was ravioli and a mushroom sauce.
Ravioli. What the fuck ever. It was a pasta.
Tortellini ravioli. They're entirely different. They don't even look alike. And Pete is Italian. You are insulting his heritage.
Really
are.
Right here to his face.
I'm hurt right now.
I'm sorry. No.
I'm sorry. I'll just drink.
You just start calling him a giddy bastard next? What are you doing? I wouldn't do that to you.
I appreciate that. I know you wouldn't.
But, I mean, you know, you heard.
Our friend Angery, what did I call him?
Which time?
Because he's Jewish. I called him he.
Oh, he,
yeah. Chris is like,
yeah, now anybody else does that will cut their fucking head off. But and we don't joke with him like that much.
yeah.
Milo, you come that day, and you should come that day out of the airport. Back over this. I'll let you know what it is. Carl and the guys will be there. They'd like to see you too.
In a chair.
If it isn't leaking hydraulic fluid, that's when you should be worried because it's out.
That's true.
Spoken by a man who has ridden on military aircraft previously. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I will post up, guys, when we go to RCPT. It is an organization you can join. It is a nonprofit, and the point of RCPT, which stands for the Round Canopy Parachute Team, is to let guys that were in jump school who are airborne dudes or whatever kind of keep that alive. You don't have to require service or anything like that. You can come down to RCPT, go through their jump school, and do static line jumps out of a C-47.
Right. Yeah.
And you can go to their jump school. They put you through it all.
Perfect.
But it's only 1,500.
It's a 1,500-foot jump, a static line.
I'm going to be jumping at, what is it, 13,000? I want to be doing some parachuting.
Well, yeah, that's where we jumped from last time.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's a cool event. You'll meet cool people there, and you'll get there and be like, holy shit, like, look who's here. You'll see people there.
Pete, will you jump with me?
I'll jump.
Yeah?
Because we know the owner of the drop zone there, too, Art. He's like, and got to hear Art's story alone. Like, I'm going to sit down with Art and film that because this guy has done so much for the Department of Defense's parachute thing on all branches.
For the military, that's what he did. And he tested all of them.
Oh shit!
The Navy came to him and they went, "Hey, Art, we need to find a way that SEALs can jump with a Zodiac and an outboard. Can you figure that out for us?"
He's like, "No problem."
And he did. He's got a 36-inch diameter sono tube D-ringed to him that they roll out of the back of a plane, a C-130, and he goes with it.
Yeah.
Opens his parachute and rides all this shit to the ground. The other guy jumping had the outboard and the gas. And they had to be able to hit the water, get the boat up, and to prove of concept, and they did it. And he also has over 19,000
No. He has over 30,000.
Oh, over 30,000 jumps. 29,000 as well. Yeah. So, yeah, he has over 30,000.
And he's the only one I would jump with, but I would let you, if you were scared, jump with him if you needed to, and I would jump with somebody else.
Mia tells you to check your text. We'll do it later, Mia. I'm just letting you know.
I'm sorry.
Let's
but I will.
Dance fight and winner takes all.
Who said that?
Mia Brown.
Oh,
and how are you, Mia, sweetheart? I haven't talked to you two friends, but we may be talking again soon. So, anyway, RCPT is a cool thing. So you can go there, having never jumped before, go through their Their airborne school, their jump school,
Everybody
and you're jumping.
To do it.
Like they got riggers there. Like their package is a cool thing to watch. These guys are all amazing.
It's all military,
and
very.
This time, just so happens that I found a full chute in a pawn shop in Blairsville, Georgia. Reserve, main, everything. And I'm giving that to RCPT as a donation because it's in a little slight disrepair. It's packed, so I don't know, but you can see some fraying and stuff. But they'll service it and they'll certify it.
We'll fix it up.
They'll put it in service, and they're going to put my patch on the webbing. So it's going to be. So whoever you never know. You're going to get it and be like, what the fuck is that? But some people will be like, holy shit, that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
It'll be neat. And we know a lot of the people there, and at night, here's the best part. They're jumping all day, there's crazy aircraft moving around, there's fun shit happening, and then at night there's a big-ass party over at the drop zone. So it's all, you can bring your RV, you can bring your camper, and boondock camp. Yeah, we camp on site. It's just great fun. It's a great time.
David, it's not in the near future, but I was talking to...
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Listen, I'm green to this guy, so I'm trying to suck up all the knowledge I can from this guy.
Well, and it's like, and me and Pete were talking earlier, and I'm not, but like greedy.
I just
like,
yeah,
you just like all over everywhere. There's enough fish to see, you know. So I'm doing everything I can to help you. I want to see you succeed and do awesome shit because we're going to be doing fun stuff together, and you know, being making money on books makes me smile. I love C40 jumps. Oh my god. Oh, CSM jumps. Yeah, fuck them. Have always been top notch. These patches are kick-ass. Well, Anthony, the patches will be coming back, bro. But in the meantime, I'm trying to give you guys some other cool shit instead. So, Andrew Kennedy from Alaska, what is up? I thought I got you on Patreon. I can't remember shit these days.
Did you see the balloon?
You're there, Russell.
I'm asking if you saw the balloon.
The balloon. Oh, did you see the Chinese balloon? I think we need to promote Chris Roman to general. No. You let me get in any kind of leadership position, they're going to disappear me. We still have, as Russ says, you know, we still have swag goodies for sale. Check any of the Angry American Facebook groups for more info. Cups. I mean, there's so much shit, guys. You can get about anything you want.
Hit up Russ and Teresa.
And Egghead said, you're a damn good cook, and thank you.
Oh, thank you. What? Oh, you don't remember which one was better? Like, how was tonight's?
Great. The last one was great. This one was great. They were both good.
Okay.
Maureen Mason, I would tell your daughter to look at Georgia Bushcraft and go that direction. Stay away from Sigma 3. That's all I will say about that. That's all I got for you right now.
Georgia Bushcraft.
Not a huge fan of Sigma 3. I could travel together and save money. How much is that? Oh, it costs nothing. Well, if you want to take the school and stuff, that costs money. But if you want to come just hang out, bring a folding chair. You know, come hang out. There's a food truck out there. They're selling beers. I mean, it's
porta potties.
The Horse Soldier whiskey guys are usually there.
Did you stay overnight there?
Oh, we camped there before.
We took our camper
or something like that.
Yeah, year before we camped there.
Yeah.
Have to bring the rolling coffin.
Yeah.
Will, you need to make that a standard thing from now on. Then, if you can get cafe, I want some cafecito, por favor. I love that shit. Cuban coffee's the bomb. My second. No, I never filled the growler, Russ. I only filled it to here the first time. Or Pete only filled it to here the first time, and I filled it to here the second time.
I'm trying not to hurt him tonight.
This is all I'm having. This is all I'm having. I'm done. Let me see. I'm down for that. I don't think I'll ever have the desire to jump out of a pretty good airplane. I'm shit scared of height. Nate, brother, you're the kind of guy that should skydive. Mm-hmm. Trust me. It is fucking amazing.
Listen, you're not jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. This is a piece of shit you're jumping out of.
Well,
you know, but it's flying. But,
I was going to say,
barely.
It's flying. It's not on fire. It's a perfectly good aircraft. Mia says, doing great. Sent me a video of this live. Unless you set it to expire, it's good for Holly and no need to ever record. She can download and edit. Thanks, Mia.
What?
Wow.
Mia's going to let us know how Holly can download these without having to do a screen record. Thank you, Mia.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because she...
You guys don't know who Mia Brown is, but she's badass, and you guys don't even know. But hopefully one of these days you're going to, because we're going to get back to work together again, Mia. So, I always wanted to see. Remember agents,
I was
manager
gonna say
thing.
books.
Mia? Oh, well, I'm done writing books. I ain't dead yet. Cure my fear
Everybody
of killing
can't
me.
be in your books.
Gabrielle wants to jump out of a plane. Yeah, I don't know if they'll let kids jump there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sign for it, they might let him, but it's probably...
16.
What is it?
No.
$2?
It's like $200.
And unless you want film and shit, that's more. But it's like $169, I think, to jump.
Yeah, about that.
What help have they said to use to patch them with beer cans riveted to the side of the aircraft? I have no doubt, Dennis. I don't doubt that at all. Beer cans riveted to the skin of the aircraft.
It was one of the funnest things I've ever done in my life. Right? What do you think?
What's that?
Oh, no.
Jumping out of the plane?
Oh, yes. No, I actually take that back. Shooting that AR out of the little bird.
Oh, shooting out of the helicopter. That was...
that.
Yeah, that was one of them special ones. I like to say, Andy, here, no such thing as a perfectly good airplane. Everyone has a maintenance team waiting on the ground. Yes, they do, Sandy. You fucking nailed it. They don't fly by themselves. Unless it's an Alaska bush plane. Then there's no maintenance crew. Because it's fucking obvious when you look at how they repair shit. I rode in it was a 49 or a 50 de Havilland Beaver in Alaska, or in Vancouver, float plane. Mm-hmm. It was terrifying. Like, when I was dude, it was retarded.
I always like the smaller planes.
Oh, radial engine out there, though?
So my thought is the smaller planes are at least going to glide a little bit. These big old jet planes are going to fall like bricks.
Looks like bourbon grog. No, it's just the Grail. Thank you. Yeah, this is
NC Scout.
Yeah, you guys might recognize that little logo right there.
And let me tell you, I think he sells these. Does he sell these?
Well, his store's not ready yet. When his store's ready, I'll announce it. You'll be able to go buy cool NC Scout shit.
Because drinking shit out of them tastes different. Drinking red wine out of that instead of a glass
changes it.
Completely different. Mm-hmm. It's so much better.
David, I will post the RCPT event when we're done here. I'll jump online, get the dates, put it up on here for you guys. The Around Canopy guys might know me and put me to work. You don't know, Dennis? Come down and hang out, man. Seriously, it's a great time. It really is.
You know, it's a lot of fun.
So, Russ Sawyer, there we go. It says Palatka, March 20th and 27th, March 23rd, according to the website. Is that Operation Black Snake?
Wait.
Or no, Sand Snake?
I thought Carl was coming here the 20th.
No, he's coming here before that.
Oh, before the 20th?
Yeah. He's coming early. Carl will be here hanging out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if you want to meet Tactical Rifleman, you can come over to the house, and him and Emery Morgenstern will be here. And they'll be at RCPT, so come over there and hang out.
Well, you'll forget, Mel. Send me the invite because
I won't.
Will forget.
Forget what?
Exactly.
Yeah. Take me up on that most rickety piece of shit. It would make the decision easy. Nate says, you take me up on the most rickety piece of shit, it would make the decision easy about jumping out of an airplane.
Yeah. It was small.
Well, to tandem jump, he can probably be pretty small. So it really don't matter who, because they'll strap him to somebody. If you sign the release, I mean, I'm sure Art will throw him out of a plane. Double book, no joint. Ah, damn.
I can call. Wait, what's tomorrow? Friday?
Yeah.
They're open. I can call.
I got Art's phone number.
I know. You can call tomorrow and find out. How old's your son?
Yes, it does, Maureen. Yeah, how old's Gabe? Can't remember. Smaller planes are more maneuverable. I've had pilot friends say the same thing, Pete.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, smaller is more maneuverable. I love to fly. I love to be in shit flying. I really like helicopters. I mean, I've only rode in a couple, but I got a thing for helicopters. Now,
he wants to own.
I know somebody. I know a guy that we're talking stuff one day, and I said I liked helicopters, and he's like, I don't. He's like, I'll never get on another one. I was like, why not? He's like, I've owned 4, 3 have crashed and killed people. And I was like, well, there's a reason. I'm like, maybe you need a new fucking mechanic. Like, that's me where I'm going.
I trust Chris with my life. And I know he would protect me in every way, but if he had his pilot's license, I don't know. A helicopter? No, I'm not getting in that motherfucker.
Well, bitch, the zombies are going to get you. I'm flying out of here.
Well, if there's zombies...
It's like Ben says, the helicopter is the ultimate fuck this, I'm out vehicle there is. Look around, shit's sketchy, fuck this, I'm out.
We need a house that you can land one on. Because if I'm stuck in traffic in Orlando, you can just fly over and drop the magnet. That's it. You know, my car will have a magnet, and then you can pick me up and take me home.
Your car has a magnet?
It will.
How will that magnet attach to my helicopter then?
I don't know. It'll drop a magnet. It'll drop another.
Well, did you know that two magnets will not stick together? They won't even physically touch. Like, you can't almost force them together.
I did know that.
You did?
I just forgot.
Okay. And also, I'm just curious, you have any idea how big of a helicopter I'd need to pick up a Ford Explorer with?
How big?
CH-47, that's twin rotors.
How much that cost?
I mean, a Huey D, a Black Hawk. A Black Hawk could probably pick one up.
I mean, thought about it.
I've seen 105s and stuff like that slung on there before.
Fucking helicopter.
Black Hawk might pick it up.
It'd be a stretch.
But it's got to be at least a Black Hawk.
Okay, I want one of those anyway. Can you own those?
I think I saw one on Facebook Marketplace. We'll
actually, Heavy D, the guy with one of the car shows, Heavy D, he's got one. They're the Diesel Brothers. Mm-hmm. He's got a Black Hawk, and it's fucking airworthy too.
They don't want me to have a Black Hawk.
Me neither.
Listen, if you could get one,
I'm going to be here shortly. I'm going to be doing my FFL Form 7 and SOT.
Yes.
Well, wait for the Form 7 to come back and then the SOT. I'm doing a Form 7 for a reason. And it sounds like Bert, so I can't wait. Sand Snake, there we go. So that's CPT is Operation Sand Snake. It's based on a Vietnam thing. They usually, I don't know if they're going to get to it this year. They didn't the last time we were there. They try to jump out of a Huey into the St. Johns River. But last time wind conditions or weather conditions wouldn't allow it. So I'm sure everybody's jonesing to jump into the river.
And the last time I was there, it sucked. There were 2 days nobody was jumping.
Yeah.
You know, except for RC.
Egghead, the Ospreys scare the shit out of me, man. I've read some stuff on those. They're crashomatics.
Yeah.
12 years old.
Not a fan of the Ospreys.
I'm not a fan of the Osprey either. I've seen some terrible shit on those. Want to plan on traveling together? I won't bite. I'll bring drinks and snacks and chairs. Oh God. Christy Jesus. I'll bring drinks and snacks and chairs. You sound like an event coordinator.
Is that
Christy?
That's an eggplant. Yes, it is. That is an eggplant.
Get with Will, and you guys come and we'll get your CCW taken care of.
Yeah.
Stop messing around.
Yeah. There you go. The chopper is all been fucked with somebody. Exactly. She's talking to Will.
Oh, okay.
She's thinking you will get a CH-53. I'm getting. Oh, Jolly Green. I would like to have him too. Actually, I just want a little bird. I want a Hughes 500. That's what I want. I know it sounds retarded to say, but my dad was a crew chief door gunner on one of those in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. They're the most nimble and agile helicopter on the market, next to maybe a Dolphin. The Dolphin is pretty badass too.
So we rent a little bird down in Immokalee.
Yep.
And then we jump into the lakes there and do a little tactical course.
Yep.
With the Israelis. That's fun stuff.
What do you mean jump into the lakes?
Where they hover over the lake and you jump in, you gotta swim.
And swim ashore.
Make an attack on a convoy.
Shooting
at
No,
you're just
jumping off.
No, you're just doing the rock thing, you know.
Like you said, you have a parachute.
No. Get a Jolly Green Giant, bring your RV, yeah. Look at the crane, the flying crane, that one that'll pick up a damn shipping Connex and fly away with it. Let's talk tomorrow, and I won't go with you if you don't bite. And I won't go with you if you don't bite. I know a guy who can set you up with a helo. Well, Susan, do tell, share that info. I need friends like that in my life.
Yeah, come on.
My Sunday school teacher got Jesus after the Huey he was piloting and got shot down in Nam. My dad rode him to the dirt 3 times in Vietnam. 3 times he rode one to the dirt. Jack is like 82 pounds, thick with a weird middle school porn stash.
His dad's
like
name.
Pedro off of what's that fucking movie? Pedro and the doofy guy.
Oh, Napoleon
Dynamite.
I love that.
That stash that kid had, that's like
that's every firefighter nowadays, by the way. These kids are coming out of fire school with that stash. I'm like, you guys gotta stop.
Stop
I've seen it. Stop that porn shit.
Wait till it shows up on your balls, then let it grow on your face. Don't worry, it'll be better for you.
Share the story about your dad and Smokey, the name.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I'll tell. My dad's radio call sign in Vietnam was Smokey. His pilot's call sign was Spider-Man. And then my dad, for a short time, was known as the Mad Bomber. Call sign on the radio because he was hanging out with some engineers one time, and they gave him a 16-pound block of C4.
Holy shit.
And he spent his free hours pushing 12 penny nails into every face of this block of C4 till it was covered with 12 penny nails pushed into it. And then he carried it out to his helicopter and stuck a blast and cap detonator, pull detonator on top of it, fuse detonator, and flew around waiting, begging, hoping somebody would shoot at him. And some motherfucker in a bunker eventually did. And Dad told Spider-Man to get over the bunker, and he did. And Dad pulled the pin on that detonator and kicked that block of C4 out of the helicopter, and it almost took him down.
Oh, really?
No, the explosion was so big, it almost took him down.
Yeah.
16 pounds.
16 pounds. And then his brother, my uncle, was an engineer in Vietnam. They were there at the same time. And he got busted in Vietnam. He had made a deal with the mess sergeant that if he brought fresh fish, this guy would fry out fish. Because, of course, anything different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he was bringing lots of fish, and so my uncle's always eating fish. The mess, other guys are getting fish, and there's just lots and lots. So finally, somebody one day asked him, like, "Where are you getting all the fish from?" He's like, "From the river." He's like, "You want to go fishing? Go fishing?" They're like, "Yeah." No, it's C4. He's just throwing quarter sticks of C4 in the damn river with detonators in them. That's how my family worked in the military.
But his dad's name was Smokey. Can I share that? My friends call me Smokey.
Yeah, they do.
And we were on his fucking dad's boat the other
Cheryl.
day. And it's called Smoker Craft. And I was like, what? This is
his
your
boat
dad's
was
boat?
Craft. Her shirt says, "If you think my shirt is tight, Cheryl." That's what it says. Choose 500 D and C2 in civilian ownership. Oh, yeah, I've seen a bunch of them in civilian ownership. I wrote in some. Got to get me a pistola. Yes, you do, Christy.
I have plenty. I have plenty you can use, Chris. You don't.
Yeah, there's plenty of pistols around for you to train on. You know this. You got a private range you can go to and not be worried about.
Here, we have all the guns. I got a 45-70, man. You want to shoot that? It's fun.
Well, she's right by me, I think, right? So she can just...
Yeah, she's on that view, yeah.
Just come over. I got guns.
Mm-hmm. Go there, too. He's a trainer, so... Well, you are, too. But...
Yeah, Pete's a great instructor. I'm not saying that I'm any better than... I'm definitely not saying I'm better than he is. I'll train under you. Like, I'll go to range and let you tell me what to do. Yeah. Because we're always going to learn something. Nobody knows everything.
And it always takes an extra set of eyes. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I still go to classes.
Right.
So it's what you do.
Yeah, Mom, he was always Smokey. But there for a little while, they didn't call him the Mad Bomber. Because everything he would do is he would steal the mason jars out of the mess hall. And he'd fill them with gasoline, put the lids on them, and take frags to them. Just little incendiary gifts that he'd give away,
That's nice.
Yeah, he gave away stuff. It was like Mardi Gras for him, the stuff he'd throw out of that helicopter, 40-millimeter rounds, lots of 7.62. I mean, lots of 7.62. Yeah.
Just fighting a war, so.
Hand grenades, frags, you name it.
Oh, I was getting my nails done, and this woman comes in.
Dynamite is the only way to fish.
This woman comes in she's wearing a shirt for veterans, and she wants to support the veterans, and we're selling these shirts for veterans who have PTSD who can't leave their homes. And they're like, no, we're not interested. And so she leaves, and the lady next to me is like, so she's selling shirts for people who came and killed and slaughtered your country. and then this cool ass bitch next to me, she's like, what's your name? And she's like, Lisa. And she's like, no, that's a whitewash name. What's your real name? Whitewash. I'm like, what? Oh, and I'm like, oh.
And that bitch's name ain't Lisa, it's Wynn. Spelled N-G-Y-N.
It was actually...
Wynn, N-U-G-Y-N.
Actually Lynn.
Lynn?
And I'm like, that's not
it ain't spelled like you would think, though.
I don't care how it's spelled, but she can tell people my name's Lynn instead of Lisa. I'm like,
Mardi Gras, hey, mister. Oh, I'm not going to Mardi Gras. No. Just need a new old one day for yesterday. Just need a new old
Gotta get
day for
me
yesterday.
a pistol.
Oh, yes. I know, I'm sorry, Russell, I'm a little slow. I've led several ranges in the military, but that was long ago, and rifle calls are a different animal to what you guys teach. Yeah, we're not teaching you to qualify with a weapon. We're teaching you to fight with a weapon. There's a big damn difference. The stuff, it's, I tell everybody, do you like doing it? You like going out and spending the day doing all that shit?
Love it.
I love it, but I also hate fucking doing it. I'd rather be doing else with my time.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I didn't need to put so much time and effort onto those skills. I really do.
Oh, I thought you meant instructing. You mean just actually
doing?
Oh, I hate it.
Fucking hate it, don't you?
Yeah, I hate it.
It's like I do it because I know I need to and I need to stay sharp, but I wish I didn't need to. I wish I could focus on the beach or something,
Right.
Well,
but it's a deteriorating resource. It's a skill that deteriorates over time. You have to go out there and do it. Even when I was out here with you guys, I wasn't where I would normally be. That's because I haven't shot for so long. A lot of that's because of these damn ammo prices. People don't want to train, but we still have to get out there and train. We have to.
We have a fucking 100-yard range on our property.
I know.
And we are not out there every single week. I'm like, why not? Like, we need to be out there 3 times a week.
Well, it is expensive, and you can do a lot of drive.
But we can do a lot of drive, training, like walking.
Go stand in front of the mirror and practice your draw. Let me see you start doing that. We'll walk on other shit.
I practiced it. Well, I don't carry it in a holster anymore, but I used to.
No, I mean with your gun belt. I want you with your gun belt practicing your draw.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Sure. But we need to get out there.
We'll practice all the other shit. We'll start working on that.
We can do
Draw's the first part.
A lot of movement on the,
And Will can tell you that little bit of movement makes a whole bunch of difference.
Oh, it made a huge difference.
That's a humbling experience, isn't it, Will?
Yeah, you can be just stacking them, just keyholing the shit out. I mean, they were watching me the other day. I did it. Just keep on target. Yep. You just but as soon and you can even try to walk as slow as you want.
Step.
This is and now.
Yeah,
it's all gone unless you practice it because to go what you were just saying, fighting with a gun is a martial art.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, martial arts don't mean karate and bullshit. It means it's a military art. It is a martial art. It is a fighting art. So fighting with a weapon is a martial art, and like karate or taekwondo or riding a bike or anything else, it's a perishable skill.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you do not use it, you will lose it. Okay, you're not going to go learn a bunch of shit and be like, now I'm good. I don't need to look back. That's not the case. You will forget. And Christy, we can get all kinds of brands and sizes and grip sizes and different shit in your hands for you to. We'll make sure you get the right gun for you.
Allegedly. Oh, here's one of my boys. Jose, good to see you, brother. Glad you.
There we got one in. All right.
I made broccoli and spinach tonight, so he does eat his vegetables.
I did.
Right?
I ate my spinach and my broccoli tonight, like Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate. I don't know how much it cost too, but. Ammo is not cheap. No, it's not. Ross, we'll see you later, man.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, we're going to cut it out here in a minute, too, anyway. So, dry fire and dry reps help a lot. Nate it takes 5,000 repetitions of a movement to make it subconscious. Okay? So, your draw. And present, draw. You need to do that. That's 5,000 times done the exact same way before that becomes a neural shortcut in your brain, and you can do it without even thinking about it.
So everything we want to do, we have to do 5,000 times.
If you want to make it like subconscious to you, and a reaction that your body will begin before your conscious brain even realizes it's happening, because your subconscious brain is ahead of your conscious brain.
Chris hates this term, but muscle memory.
Well, no, he says that. We use that term.
Well, that's why I said neural shortcuts, because that's what it's doing. It's building neural shortcuts in your brain. Your subconscious brain is aware of so much more than we understand. Our conscious brain is aware of very little. Your subconscious brain, like you get that tingly, where people are like, my sixth sense, that's your subconscious brain.
Butterflies in your stomach.
It's like your subconscious brain is screaming at you, hey, shithead, pay attention, something's going on.
That's like brushing your teeth with the wheat can.
Oh yeah. Same thing. You're learning finer motor control, stuff like that. So,
work. I don't know.
but yeah, So good. But Band of Brothers is still my fave.
That was a good movie.
I always had trouble transitioning for targets at different ranges. Get a red dot, Will. It'll change your life. There is no transitioning at that point. You're looking at one thing.
You
put after the iron sight first,
yeah.
Will.
Huh?
You put
They're
battery.
sitting right over there. The tools are now on my
Let me
desk.
see your hand. Oh, did you show them? Did you?
They saw the picture. It's burned. It's fine. It's just burned.
I didn't do that, Will.
Well,
I wasn't even here yet.
He was not here yet. I'll just say, those things light fast. I'm used to a military grind. I can pull a pin. As long as I'm holding the spoon, I'm cool. Even if I let go of the spoon, I know which end of it's going to burn. These apparently burn from both ends the minute you pull the pin. Like, literally. I pulled the pin. I actually had it in this hand. So I pulled the pin, and I went like this, and it ignited.
Yeah.
And it was hot. It was hot and boom. So now they're really quick. Let me see. It sure is humbling. Yeah, it is, Will. It is. And that, like, wasn't even crazy. We didn't get into any kind of barricades movement. We didn't put you under pressure. Didn't make you do jumping jacks for 10 minutes or turning circles, on a ball bat with your head down first or anything. Like, we took it easy.
Just walking.
Yeah.
Just walking.
No negative reinforcement. There were no airsoft guns there peppering whatever stuck out from behind cover that you were doing. We can make it brutal. And Will, you're welcome every month, dude. So, Larry, later, man. Lala's listening.
Lala, my man.
Oh my God. Okay, so Chris and I are sitting in front of this fucking computer, and we're talking about what county in Louisiana because my ticket.
Calcasieu Parish.
Okay, so the ticket that I was going 93 and 70. Did we discuss this already? No.
Now that it's finally done.
So I was going 93 and a 70, and I got a ticket, but we got an attorney, and they took care of it. And we're talking about that parish.
Calcasieu Parish.
And he types in like CA. On
Calcasieu Parish Traffic Court was the first thing on Google.
Thing that comes
And all I tried to do is CA.
And I am like, they are
super on it. Like, they're on it too.
I was like, they're fucking listening.
Hey, Nate, you only have to do 10 minutes a day, dude. If you conceal carry a pistol every day you put it on, stand in front of the mirror, and just do 3 draws.
Yeah,
do
couple.
Or at the very minimum, 1. Every time you put your gun on, do a draw, and then reholster. Do it once at least.
Carl's
always do it once.
But I used to do that when I don't carry now because I'm chubby. I take it in my purse.
So my buddy Joe's on. Now, when you guys read book 2, you're going to say there's this character called the Lala, and you're going to say this guy is just way out of line. There's no way this is exactly how Joey is, exactly, and he's just anyway. Read the book, you'll see. But when you say that's not believable, believe me, it's 100% how Joe is.
Okay, now I got to read. And I'm sorry I haven't read it yet, but I don't read fiction in our genre.
I don't read fiction because he doesn't want it to cloud his brain. He reads nonfiction,
Yeah, Egghead, parish, not county. Yeah, we had that discussion too.
I don't know the difference.
Anyway. All right, y'all, we're going to call it an evening, and we might go adjourn to the garden for a little bit and chill. Sans whiskey, leaving it here. At least I am. Pete can drink all he wants.
Yeah, no, we're leaving it here.
Okay, good call, brother. Good call.
No, I appreciate you. Don't have to feed me.
He ate SpaghettiOs. It was so funny.
Are you? No.
And raviolis. They were,
He's Italian. What do you think he was going to eat?
They were mushroom raviolis. Good meeting you guys. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging out. And hey, like if you're not members of Patreon, you can join for $1. There's thresholds there. If you want the cool shit, do it. Whatever. But $1
for $1
gets you in.
Intel reports,
and you can get involved in some of the really cool giveaways I'm gonna start doing. Like I'm gonna start giving away some cool shit, some really nice shit. So. Yeah. And all you do is be a member. And I'm going to come up with some craziness. You're going to have to do some kind of silly shit for me to pick the winner. But it ain't going to be nothing crazy.
The one in March, you have to have a ham license.
Yeah, right? So in March, if you want to join Patreon, and in March you want to try to be there to win the ham radio, and it's the Pi Star, you have to have a technician license to be eligible to win that one. So your motivation is to go get your damn tech license so you can jump in over there. Because there's not that many people. We only have 13 people that even show up in the Stump Knocker check-ins that we do every Monday night at 8 p.m. We only have 13 guys. So I have 200 patrons. I only have 13 people hitting me on Stump Knocker. And not all of them are patrons.
Right.
So the odds are real high you're going to win this.
So did you tell me to get my generals?
Tech.
My tech. Yeah, that's the one
That's all you
I'm
need.
working on.
We just need to schedule you for the test, and I'll take it, and we'll just get you your license.
Listen.
Jose, I'll see you next week at the ORP, buddy. Hopefully.
I need to keep
the 12th, right?
in.
I'll see you over there.
ORP? Oh, where are we planning?
Got a thing.
Okay.
Go.
Let's do it at the place.
It's a place.
Got a thing to do at the place with people.
For the guy.
That's what I used to do at the show. I'd be like, I got to do a thing at the place with the people. They're like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, I got to go do a thing at the place with the people. I'm sorry, I got to leave. All right. Anyway, y'all be good at it, and remember, if you stay ready, you ain't gonna get ready.